Hello dear tank mates, my name is Rimas and this is Full Tank Channel. Welcome! The topic of today's episode is drama, Cichlid Tank Drama. Everyone who keeps cichlids knows a few rules. First of all, there is a certain pattern of behavior on which the hierarchy of the community is based. The biggest and the most active fish is the tank boss. This fish will be the first to eat and will be the most protective of its territory. It's called a dominant individual, and usually it's a male. In my case, it is African cichlid, so-called dolphin. All the cichlids are aggressive fish, even for their own kind. One of a few ways to reduce aggression is increase number of individuals in the aquarium. In this way, aggression is divided and the smallest fish have a chance to survive. I have done this and it worked great. All other inhabitants of the tank take their own place in this chain of hierarchy, and this is how the order in all cichlid tanks is arranged. However, this does not mean that this order cannot change. But what happens when this hierarchy chain collapses? This 200 liters African cichlid tank is about a year and a half old now. I run a fixed filter for this tank and 𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐒𝐾 is installed for better water circulation. There was a few transformations on the scape done, but the inhabitants were always African cichlids and a couple of plecos. Of course, natural selection took place, some naturally died, few inhabitants appeared, etc. And now about 15 fishes live in this tank. The relationship was settled and life was following nice and easy until one morning when I found the dominant male lying on the floor. Somehow he managed to jump through that small gap in the net near filter hoses, and result was fatal. It's a pity, of course, but life is life and such things happened. There's nothing you can do about it. What was the most surprising that the other inhabitants of aquarium began to behave very odd. You could clearly see that something had happened. Everyone hid in caves and corners and only went out for food. You could even think of some kind of disease, but fish looked completely healthy, just lost. I suddenly understood that the loss of a dominant male has destroyed the order in the tank that everyone was used to. Of course, the fish did not understand the fact of death. Dominant male simply disappeared and everything became different. I have never thought that this could happen, and I have never seen anything like this in other community tanks before. I have never thought that the loss of one individual could have such a huge impact on the other members of the community. It is amazing. Amazing that cichlids have such complex and even sophisticated relationships. Perhaps living within a defined framework gives to the community members a sense of safety. And after the loss of dominant individual, it takes time for new relationships to build. A couple of weeks have now passed since that fatal event, and only in the few past days the fish have started to behave much more naturally, but the leader is still not clear. Things are finally step by step falling into place, and they will be fine. It is clear now that this was not a drama, but a natural behavior of the animals after the sudden collapse of the established order. So these are the laws of nature. The tanks gives more than just aesthetic pleasure for the eyes, more than just the benefits of caring for others. For me, it was completely new experience to observe the relationships between the inhabitants of the aquarium, how they are created and change over time. This is a great advantage and privilege. Living with the tanks is wonderful. Let's cheer every moment. Thank you for watching, and please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and see you soon. And if you have ever experienced something like that, please leave the message down in the comments. Thank you.